Well, Tony Jones certainly held down the fort for Tennessee as Bruce Pearl sat out the Vols' first 8 SEC games as punishment for misleading NCAA investigators. Tennessee went 5-3, but one loss was by 3, and the other 2 were in overtime. Pearl came back just in time for a visit to Kentucky's famed Rupp Arena, where the Cats figured to be an ill-tempered bunch after back-to-back 2-point road losses of their own last week. So don't tell me about your sorrow. Bruce Pearl busted out that familiar orange blazer, and he said, when Commissioner Slive, SEC Commissioner, penalized me the 8 games, I think he originally wanted to do 10, but when he looked at the schedule and saw that I have to go to Rupp and the O-Dome, he decided to settle for just 8 and make me go to those 2 places. Rupp is Kentucky, and the O-Dome is down in Gainesville, Florida, where Coach Billy Donovan's Gators reside. Early on, Kentucky came roaring out, and you figured they would. After a couple of tough back-to-back losses on the road, they feed off the energy of the crowd. Terrence Jones, the fine freshman, with a dunk. Then Deron Lamb, this kid can stroke it from all over. He is a freshman. Then Lamb again. He seems to love that spot right there on the floor. Got a chance to see one game in Rupp, and he shot from there all day. Kentucky's up 14, but Tennessee didn't go away. They battled for their coach. Melvin Goins hits a 3. Tennessee on the 14-2 run to get to the half to make it a close ball game. In the second half, I mentioned Jones, I mentioned Lamb. They're the new freshmen. It was last year. John Wall, one of those talented freshmen, he came out to receive a little bit of love. Here's Liggins with a rip. He's a good defender and takes it the other way. Kentucky back up 13. Next Kentucky possession. Here's your first look at Brandon Knight in this highlight. He's a freshman who can knock down the 3, and John Wall digging that. Yeah, that's right. That's worth 3, and so is this. Liggins up top. Give me all 3 of these while we're at it. Kentucky wins it by a dozen. Afterwards, Shannon Spaeth with Coach Cal. Happy to be home and get a W.
Coach, you were looking for a statement game. What statement did this game make tonight?
I thought we played good defense. I thought we played tough against a tough team, a talented team, a team that can score on you, a team that physically rebounds. But, Shannon, we needed to come out and play 40 minutes. The end of the half, we let them back in. The start of the second half, my mistake. I went at the wrong guy, but I'm proud of him.
So how do you change that towards the end, working on that towards, the rest of the season?
What they don't understand is every possession matters. It started where we left going and left our feet and fouled. We were up 15-17. Now all of a sudden, they make a play, 2 fouls, make another play, and all of a sudden it's 10, and then they make a 3 to end the half. That's the kind of stuff that's happened in all these games we've played. We got to eliminate that.
You have asked for some toughness out of your seniors. Josh Harrelson, a great game. How would you rate his play?
DeAndre Liggins was great, and Josh was great.
How would you rate his play?
That's what we need from him. And if he does that, we're going to be all right.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Shannon.